Of course, they are still the current champions in the men's senior challenge as well as the Zambians. So they are looking to dominate at just about every level they can. The most successful side at the men's senior championship, Zambia as well as Zimbabwe. Those two nations, of course, did enjoy a good run in the first 9 years of these under-20 championships, where Zambia won 6 of those inside the first 9 years. Zimbabwe won 3. Good closing down here from Mauritius as they look to force an error out of the Zambians. Very confident in their ability to play the pull out of defensive areas of the Zambians. That's a nice job done with a turn, then on the far side, and in the end it's a good challenge, but the whistle had gone in favor of the Zambians. Well, so far, we haven't seen too much of the referee from Angola, Mr. Dungola. Taking notes then, I thought maybe there might be a player going into the book. It's not the case. It's Zambia now. Look for Troy on that left side. Good closing down, and eventually, nice little improvisation then with the attempted little backheel shots. Bulaya, the man hoping to take advantage. Plays his football for Green Eagles out in Zambia as the big forward. Is wearing the number 20 on his back. Nice work by the Zambians again. There's that man Mumba. He's had a good game here in these early stages. Out on the far side, Chipioga. One thing Mauritius is doing very well here in these early stages is getting numbers behind the ball. Just about Brian 1 or 2 are back defending and making life difficult for the Zambians to create cut openings. Now, could be another chance. Rare chance for the team in white and red on the counter. Not to be in the end. Totally. It's beyond one. Infield with plenty of space here is Kumwenda. All right, Banda. Sabo. Good movement off the ball here. Now the Zambians looking dangerous as well. The cutback finds a strike that's one wide of the mark here. It's a lovely pulled-up play from the Zambians as they took it from the center to the near side, and the movement of the ball was troublesome for Mauritius. Eventually, the shot of Kumwenda, where he'll be hoping for an improved should further opportunities come his way. From the far side, we have Chipioka. Chipioka and the Mauritius. I don't believe you would believe that he's Mauritius. Penalty, says the referee. Perfect view of that incident. Daya is the event that broke away from that defense. Came out in the end. Was terribly late, and he's challenged into Ulaya. The only hope here for the Zambians is that Ulaya will be suffering a serious injury. No surprise then that a few of the players from Mauritius are contesting the decision by the referee from Angola, but he was confident as soon as the foul or the challenge came in on the striker, stepping up here to score the of the total energies of the 20 AFCON Egypt 23 COSAFA qualifiers is Chipioka. If he can convert, of course, up here against Gabon, who's getting a reminder of the rules here from the Angolan referee. Chipioka. This was Esco stepping forward and
Consult for Zambia by just 10 named Chipioka Songa.
It's been a backs to the wall job for them where they've done enough defending and very little with the ball actually at their feet. Now, good work by the goal scorer Chipioka on that far side. He's continued his run and the clearance will give Mauritius a moment to catch their breath. It's gone. Pande with a good ball that's found the teammate in Kumwenda. Now, in the central area here, Zambia looking to break through. That's done by Mauritius. Working off the big striker now. What can they put together on the front foot? Two in the box, and in the end, the Russia flat to the head with a difficult angle distance. Quite testing. Didn't really pick up his head then to look at the teammates that are trying to take up positions inside the box. No worries for the Zambian defense. Zegu. Gulaya. Yeah, by Mumba. Nice turn. Oh, lovely turn from Mumba. Little back heel then, didn't work out. Still it's Zambia pushing forward. Lovely footwork, and is that another penalty? Referee says no this time, and looks surely as though Joseph Banda was brought down inside that box. Disappointment for the Zambians, but they move life. Tell you what, that left side for the Zambians has been a source of joy for them in this match. Problem as Mumba and one others go down inside the center circle. Play continues. Can't tell you outside of the So they all up on their feet. 3 total went down the center circle from Zambia. Panda thought he had won a penalty a minute or so ago. Enough skill and speed to keep it alive in this near side. Now looks to shake up the defender. Good work then by Labonte. His clearance not gaining too much distance. It's only as far as Kanda. Mumba. For Mauritius, the major challenge so far is putting together 3, 4, 5 passes. Done so on this occasion, they've gotten at least 3 together before they've lost the ball. That is a major contributing reason to the fact that they can't get into the opposition half. Good run here on this near side. Lovely run getting to the byline. The ball in isn't bad on that near post. Well handled by Debon. So, with 25 minutes gone by here, if you are just joining us, it's Zambia very much in control here. Moment for Mauritius. They did have the best chance of the game in the early stages after a mistake defensively from the Zambians that gave away an absolute gift to Colette. In the end, he couldn't get the better of Tembo, came up with a good save. Since then, it's been Zambia very much in control, creating moments, able to get to the byline on the near end. Far side, getting a penalty, converting it through Chipioka. Very close to getting a second not too long ago. But yeah, they are looking for joy on this right side. It's lovely work and lunging challenge. Seen as a dive in the end then from Mugdale. Right back. He'll be lucky not to get a yellow card here. In fact, gets a bit of a warning from the referee as he makes his way back to his lots from the Zambians were Mutale as well as Chulu out in the wide areas to get forward and provide plenty of attacking intent, just adding numbers to the Zambian attack. Big man. There's Abuluya looking to steer his header towards a teammate. Lovely work to win it back in midfield here. Quickly the transition. Seeing the Zambians go out wide to Pandao. Look for the angle. Good save. Now, Zambia still looking for that second and a good block. Big problem for Mauritius they'll find with Banda out on that far side. He will look to cut in onto that right foot. Once he's created the angle, he can create problems for any opposition side. Chipioka So many talented players here for this Zambian squad. We'll be sending through a bit of a message to all the opponents who surely will be watching on here. Mumba. Mauritius. Oh, they've done well here, Mauritius. In the end, two players go after the same ball and tackle each other. In the end, they've lost out in possession that way. Now, looking on the counter attack, it's Banda out to the far side. He's got the pace. Play rescued by Mumba. Looks race foot in the midfield in from Patate. Yeah, large continue. So here is Chipioka looking for the 1-2 going inside that box. In the end, 18 numbers back for Mauritius inside that box. Now, space to turn here. Wenda. Space out to the far side and time for Mumba. Still driving forward is Mumba. Out space enough to even consider the shot. Didn't connect with it, not nearly as well as he would have wanted in the end. As we approach the half-hour mark, it looks as though Mauritius are preparing to make a substitution. Ready, a man up on their bench and getting ready to come on. Doesn't look as though any of the outfield players could be carrying an injury. So if the change is to come shortly, which seems to be the case, it will be a tactical change from Mauritius. At 1-0, clearly plenty not going their way. And they've got more problems here. Bulaya now getting into that box and what plays it across the face of goal. All it needed was a touch. All hands on deck defensively for Mauritius. Even Abdul Kader wearing the number 9 jersey is back defending. Now, ball in, problems here. Very nearly a known goal. Goalkeeper and defender went for the same ball. Then, fortunately, Laville, the captain, who got the last touch, steered that header wide for the corner. So, spoke of a possible change coming from Mauritius. It certainly seems to be the case here.
Out is just 15. Louis Morel Terrick Jackson. Player coming in is just 13.
And the man making way is Jackson, wearing the number 15 jersey. He was playing on the left side of the attack for Mauritius and has made way. Now, Zambia with a chance to extend their lead, need a bit of quality in the ball in. I do believe the man that has come on here for Mauritius is John Brady Afok, wearing the number 13 on his back. Pardon? Having to fall over the top, just out of reach for Bulaya. Had made that run from straight down the middle, then escaped the offside trap and the defense. Now, good pace here. Chibioka already has one goal now. Getting to the byline is he. In the end, the captain, again, Laville, did just about enough to force him to run out of space. Once he does get moving, he is a difficult man to stop. Is Chibioka. Chibioka Songa his full name. Mentioned earlier, plays his football for one of the most notable clubs coming from Zambia. A name many will know on the continent, Zesco United. The reason I say that is because of their exploits in CAF competitions, such as the Confederations Cup and Champions League. So, in the starting 11, the Zambians do have players that play for clubs that many of us will be familiar with: Red Arrows, Power Dynamos, Ghana, FC. Dominant and went on to beat the South Africans, hosts, of course, in the finals. As well. But what showing it was from the Zambian ladies on that occasion. Now, options left and right, and maybe I wanted for a touch too long. Then did Banda. Mauritius, all they can do really is clear the ball and hope for the best. Of course, they are still the they are going extremely tough in the quest to try and just bring some passes together. And to this point, barring that one chance that came as a gift and a mistake from Zambia defensively, they really haven't looked a threat, and we haven't seen much of tempo between the sticks from the Zambians. The Zambian goalkeeper tested on just the one occasion, a clear-cut chance, a great chance for Mauritius. Had they converted that, they would have gone into the lead. Here's Banda shaking up the defender. Banda still. Once he works that angle, you're always thinking he might just take the shot from the left side. This time opted to do something a little different in looking for the 1-2. Now, space for Mauritius on this near side. Once they get over the halfway line, problem is everybody else is so far back. There aren't much options going forward here for Mauritius. By the time they get numbers into the opposition off the field, Zambia have stacked up that defense. Now, there'll be a chance here for Mauritius. Paul has just gone on the play, out for the goal kick. That'll be disappointing. Got into the byline, maybe a bit of urgency in getting that ball across, and could be a real opportunity created by Mauritius in this match. Again, very much against the run of play. Here's Bulaya. Bandit. With his partner in the heart of defense in Segu, they had very little to do but keep their discipline and make sure there aren't any further chances given away to Mauritius. Banda, Osabobo, ball in. Looks like a ball towards the near post. Very well dealt with then by Dabon. Read the situation and the danger. Takes the pressure off of his teammates. Now, good move to the far side. It looks a good ball. Then the bounce of the ball favoring Tembo, however. Keep in mind the surface that these games are being played at or above here at the Somhlolo Stadium is artificial grass. Today, not quite as hot as yesterday. I'll tell you a little story. Yesterday, while the Zambians were out training here, it was a scorching hot day, and the players were finding the going a little tough. There's a chance here, pops up for the Zambians, and oh, what a save! Blinding save from the ball, save of the match so far. NEDBANK, who looks to have gotten the better of the keeper as he tried to go around him, but those long arms came into good effect. And that's a fun. Very much keeping Mauritius in this game. Yes, Banda. Sabo. Challenge. The man in off the bench, Afok. No, meant to alongside the box then from a Zambian point of view. Again, doesn't look too serious. Although the referee will move over there just to have a look. And the stretcher, I do believe, will be called upon. So, while the Zambian teams was out here training a day or two ago, what was evident was that the players were in some discomfort due to the artificial grass, and the immense heat. It gets extremely hot. Does the artificial grass, and the boots being what they are, not the texture they made of, means they absorb that heat. And some of the Zambian players were looking to pour water onto their boots, and they weren't allowed to do so in an effort to get them used to, of course, playing on the surface. Lucky enough to have a word with the coach who mentioned that, well, they knew what to expect once arriving here in Eswatini and would have prepared for situations such as the weather, including the surface, ahead of time. If you are wondering, the defending champions this time around are the Mozambicans, who have won these championships for the first time back in 2020. And they're the first nation to win them back in 1983. Mind for championships to start in 83, South Africa, as the second most successful nation, didn't take part until somewhere close to the mid-90s. And I will be proud of how well they've done to be the second most successful nation at these championships, ahead of Zimbabwe. South Africa on 6, Zimbabwe, or South Africa on 8, Zimbabwe on 6 wins. Approaching the last 5. If you are joining us, one side has very much been in the driving seat here. It's Zambia. The only problem they may find with their performance so far is the fact that they haven't really built on their leads. They haven't created too many chances to build on the one goal they've scored so far of the Zambians. There was another great opportunity that fell to Belaya not too long ago. Banda's another man that's had an opportunity. Good movement on the near side again as the ball is cut back, and another good couple of blocks. And the goal kick it will be to Mauritius. Tell you what, Butale wearing the number 2 jersey is exciting to watch. He's gotten forward on a few occasions as the power dynamo man, onto the byline with purpose, always looking to play a telling ball across or the cutback towards the onrushing midfielders. Mauritius with the throw in once again here. Labonte. Now tries to get some men forward here and into the opposition. final third for a real occasion late in this first half. The ball in isn't a bad one. Proper contest in the air then to try and get the better of the defender. In the end, Colette was seen to have committed the foul. Much better from Mauritius. For once, they got some numbers into the opposition half of the field. From that, they were able to look for the strength and height, which is clearly a strong point of Colette's. He'll be looking for more service of that nature. So far, he's had very little to work with. That will serve as another reminder to the Zambians of the need to extend their lead here. If they can, don't want to be caught by a localities and run a play from Mauritius that may just offset their plans here. Now pushing forward. And in the end, was he fouled in? Mumba answers no. And the ball into the far post, kept alive by the Zambians. Skill on the far side, ball in, far post! And it's Bulaya who gets up high but can't get up high enough to get over the ball and direct it goalwards. He's looking towards the free, as though he feels he was fouled. Extend that lead and make it comfortable sooner rather than later after the restart in the second 45. Very clean game between that first half, just the one yellow card that went foul. Very clean game between that first half, just the one yellow card that went to the
globally, 85% of infertility is because of infections, typically the chlamydia and the gonorrhea.
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Since I've been mentioned, I can react to what comment mentioned.
Yes.
I haven't finished my point.
Remember,
I haven't finished my point so that my brother can.
Does the Patriotic Front know the kind of damage they have done to our economy and to our country? I do not.
The alleged abduction of Pamela Kisupa, and this case has really kept us on our toes. And in as much as
nobody has been acquitted from this new dawn administration cases that have been started. There's nobody that has been acquitted. Okay.
CJ, foreplay. I'm not talking about jump and begin acting like a kangaroo. No, foreplay. Many of us as Africans, we lack this virtue. This is not there.
Yeah, the time twaje ku Malabo. What's about the first game twale tena wa Senegal. I think very sana underrated because even the warm up, you can see the way they are doing warm up. Bare munakati bora na wawina kale nyoko.
So I think it's actually good if you start creating competition in the team. If you don't create competition, then you will have a problem who to replace when one is injured.
I think the names people have been calling me, I accepted them and I welcomed them. But what I would prefer being called as a nickname, I would prefer being called Sambalung.
Globally, 85% of infertility is because of infections, typically the chlamydia and the gonorrhea.
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Since I've been mentioned, I can react to what comment in the judge.
I haven't finished my point.
Remember,
No, let me finish my point so that my brother can.
Does the Patriotic Front know the kind of damage they have done to our economy and to our country? I do not.
The alleged abduction of Pamela Kisupa, and this case has really kept us on our toes. And in as much as
nobody has been acquitted from this new dawn administration cases that have been started. There's nobody that has been acquitted. Okay?
CJ, foreplay. I'm not talking about jump and begin acting like a kangaroo. No, foreplay. Many of us as Africans, we lack this virtue. This is not there.
Yeah, the time twaje ku Malabo. Kwa sababu the first game twale tena wa Senegal. I think wali tutasana ndareti because even the warm up, you can see the way they are doing warm up. Bare munakati bora na wawina kale nyoko.
Oh, it's actually good if you start creating competition in the team. If you don't create competition, then you will have a problem who to replace when one is injured.
I think the names people have been calling me, I accepted them and I welcomed them. But what I would should have been called as a nickname, I would should have been called Sambalung.
Globally, 85% of infertility is because of infections, typically the chlamydia and the gonorrhea.
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Maybe, since I've been mentioned, I can react to what comment the judge.
Yes. I haven't finished my point.
Remember,
No, let me finish my point so that my brother can.
Does the Patriotic Front know the kind of damage they have done to our economy and to our country? I do not.
The alleged abduction of Pamela Kisupa, and this case has really kept us on our toes. And in as much as
nobody has been acquitted from this new dawn administration cases that have been started. There's nobody that has been acquitted. Okay?
CJ, foreplay. I'm not talking about jump and begin acting like a kangaroo. No, foreplay. Many of us as Africans, we lack this virtue. This is not there.
Yeah, the time twaje ku Malabo. Kwa sababu the first game twale tena wa Senegal. I think very tutasana ndareti because even the warm up, you can see the way they are doing warm up. Bare munakati bona na bawina kale nyobo.
Oh, it's actually good if you start creating competition in the team. If you don't create competition, then you will have a problem. Who to replace when one is injured?
I think the names people have been calling me, I accepted them and I welcomed them. But what I would should have been called as a nickname, I would should have been called Sambalung.
So much to learn from the sector. So much to learn.
All in, arriving late then. The big figure of Akumwenda couldn't direct his header well enough to cause problems. Out on the far side, a fork amongst those battling forward for Mauritius. Zambians pick it up here. Off force backwards here, and another late-looking challenge. We'll see a foul going the way of Zambia. Keep in mind the aim of the game here is not only to become champions of the COSAFA region at under 20 level, but to qualify for the under 20 AFCON. Mauritius served twice before qualifying for the under 20 championships, as hosted in 1993 and then again in 1985. So they did host the biggest showpiece on the continent at under 20 level back in 1983. Well enough a couple of years later to qualify for the event. Haven't seen it since. Well, it is to Zambia. So, Zambia will look to the insular coming in here from Kulu. Which was the far post. They back across the in the end. Mauritius still have numbers back covering that back post. So, yeah, they are looking to push forward on the counter. Good work. And Bumba. This Sabobo. Thing. Yoka. Kanda. Time, space, options, movement. As in a very good game so far. As a Chipioka. Well, the opposition is thorn the Zambians here. So they try and gear the men in whites and reds out of the defensive areas to create space for the more creative players in the attack, such as Chipioka. As in a very good game so far, as a Chipioka really has been a thorn on the side of this Mauritius side. Keep in mind, for Mauritius did not partake in the 2020 event. Lost to part in these championships back in 2019, where they were in the group stages going all the way back 9 years up until 2010. Always taking part, always in the group stages. In 2009, they didn't enter. Now, nice take here by Abdul Qaeda, getting to the right line, the ball across. Looking for Colette. There could be a chance still. Blasting over. And again, the encouraging moment here for Mauritius as they use the width of the field to get a bit of traction here on this near side. Again, all in wasn't bad at all. The pace shown by Abdul Qaeda up wide on this right side, this near side. Chipioka. Ganda. Again, only narrow for the Zambians, so easy for Mauritius. We're plenty back to deal with that as the ball is played in again towards the far post. That's good goalkeeping. Not only did he keep his eye on it impressively, and his handling was good, but the ball had to cover a fair bit of ground to get onto the end of that cross. Here's Ganda. That's turn now. Cross could be on here. Out wide, and the shot is all blocked to deny Sabobo. Goal in is defended on the near post by Mauritius. Every clearance His ball will come right back with everybody back defending the ball in. Heinz Bulaya sets it up here for the shot from range again. Traffic. He can't get through the first players. Lulu. Safety first from Labonte. Problems, yep. Pascal is the man that's in a fair bit of discomfort and in need of some attention. Approaching the 1 hour mark. Zambia very much in the driving seat in this match. Keep in mind this is a Group A encounter. Will be another Group A match with the host Eswatini taking on Botswana for a 3:30 kickoff later in the day. From tomorrow, as we do see Group B and C in action, there will be 2 stadiums used. This Somhlolo Stadium, as well as the Mavuso Stadium, will be in action. Will come with the referee. The rules mean it has to be a bounce ball. Labonte. Well down the line, natural touch. From Colette, the Zambians aren't too troubled defensively just yet here in this second half. Ganda. Now it's 1-1 back by Chibioka. Shot from range presents the comfortable save for Devon. Is a big, strong man. Is the goalkeeper for Mauritius. Did a big part of the first half with the scoreline remaining just 1-0, keeping Mauritius in this match. Pressure applied right from the front here from Mauritius. So the Zambia is determined to play it out. To press panic buttons. Isn't it? Across, looking for Colette. There could be a chance still. Folk blasting over. And again, the move well as the big striker. Ulaya, very mobile and on a few occasions, yes, it's the start of this second half. to go a bit more direct towards him in an effort to break through behind that back four for Mauritius. So this is the Mauritius will be making a change or two in the very near future as that's a good job to keep it moving, yes, supported by Mumbai. To the byline, and was the Zambians the corner. Placed at the correct spot by Sabobo. Post, good goalkeeping. Really does have great handling. Does at the ball. Does a great job with all the aerial balls inside the area that he is able to reach. Distribution was bad then in search of Colette. The touch of the defender means Mauritius have themselves a throw in inside the final third and have a chance to send some men forward here in an effort to find an equalizing goal. is another man that's made way. On in his place is Rickson Gambi, known simply as Ricky. First touch, a little heavy out on the far side. So it's Mauritius that put together the passes. Not allowed to do so. Mutale with good work, winning it back and moving down the line here. The Zambians, good numbers pushing forward as well. In the end, the block coming in from Laville. Zambians keeping the pressure on. It gets narrow inside the middle of the field. When they look for those breakthroughs, there are so many back for Mauritius that the Zambians are finding it going tough. Then, first touch, looking to play forward most of the time is Nzugu. Lenga, amongst those involved, as the Zambians lose it to Labonte on the far side. He just move it forward. So from the other side in Kupeya, they'll be watching on and they'll come into this game hoping to catch a few hints on the best way to get the better of Mauritius and Zambia. Now, is Banda has done well to avoid one challenge. It's Andre Jin, who's missed it once getting to the byline and had a couple of options as well that had made their way into that box. Keep in mind, we still will bring you Eswatini up against Botswana in a group play action here at the Somhlolo Stadium. When we release to the Zambians, tomorrow there'll be group B action, including group C action, group B action at the Mavuso Stadium, with Angola up against Lesotho, Mozambique, Seychelles. That's at the Mavuso Stadium. Chipioka with the ball into that far post, and Mauritius having enough numbers back to deal with the danger. Right, tomorrow both Group B and Group C will be in action. So South Africa will be up against Malawi in what will be Group C action in a mouth-watering game that should have plenty of quality in action. And Namibia up against Comoros. Both those matches will be at the Somhlolo Stadium, this very venue.
Came from, because we look at their first game against Botswana. Botswana really held them right till the end, pushing into a penalty shootout. But now they come out punch-basing against Senegal. Is it the opponent, or is it the fact that it's their second game, they are more settled?
There's a big marathon that is run here. They say it's not about how you start, it's how you finish. You're right that they had a slow start to this, but the end.
So send it forward here for Antoine in the number 6 jersey. Battle on. And Abdul Kader, clumsy in his battle against Kulu, who's pop chops then. In the field, Ricky with a little touch that didn't quite fall into the path of his teammates. Rickson Gambi, Ricky, plays for Moza FC. Amongst the changes made in this second half, he's of course come on to replace Gulaya. Abdul Kader, again continuing his battle against Tolu. First time we've seen Mauritius wearing the number 2 jersey, playing for Mauritius, of course, getting forward inside the opposition final third. Okay, that is the one that continuing is quite impressive. Okay, Tolu. First time we've seen Mauritius plays in the jersey. They playing for Mauritius, Red Arrows coach. Of course, getting forward inside the position, final third. For the Zambians, it's worth mentioning that the technical team is the one that is quite impressive. Mentioned the head coach, Dewa, is the Red Arrows coach. A few Red Arrows players out there, including the likes of Sabobo, of course, good work in defense and in clearing the danger. Well, I'll tell you what, Mauritius will be much happier with their showing here in the second half. Partly giving away clear-cut chances to Zambia in the second. Been able to spend a decent amount of time in the opposition off the field. Now, turn here, the pace, the opening for a long-time challenge by Antoine. He looked to have been through with a charting goal then, Ricky, as he was setting himself up. The challenge gave away the corner, and Zambia will send some numbers into the opposition box. Well, it's the Eswatini once again. Far post. The arrival there on that far post is from Sable. And again, he didn't direct that well enough to, at the very least, keep it on target. Half opportunity going the way of the Zambians. Conceder. It is with the nice turn. To win it back is Akanda. Zambian captain has really looked to be dominant in the midfield. Now, here's Antigo. It early with the ball forward, well dealt with by Antoine. But Zambia still pushing forward here, looking for the 1-2 edge of the area. Again, it's narrow, and Mauritius is able to deal with it. In the end, that final shot left a lot to be desired. So we approach the final 10 here with Mauritius having shown a improvement defensively in how they've protected Gabon in this second half. Zambia have struggled to create chances at Okeda. That's another improvement for Mauritius, just that they've been able to get into the opposition half more, to give it away all too often, way too cheaply. That's Bioka. Gets the decision on the far side. He looked to have been through with the traffic goal there. They came together those passes. He was setting himself up. There is a challenge. Via the corner forward here. And now it's an interesting ball, well tapped with defensively by the Zambians, well read as well. Were a couple of interesting runs made in what by Mauritian players in attacking areas. Labonte. Seniors, big, strong, in the battle of the number 19. Both of them are big, strong young men in seniors for Mauritius and Pandit for the Zambians. what the sides in this group that would love to see Mauritius equalize and see this match end with a 1-1 scoreline of a match. Eswatini and Botswana, who will be battling again themselves for supremacy here in Group A later in the day. Just looking up the 20 level here on the continent to see which nations have been the most successful. It will tell you quite a story in what is the end game for both for all nations concerned here at these championships. They will be crowned COSAFA champions, but qualify for the Total Energies under 20 AFCON to be played out in the north, the continent, out in Egypt. 4 teams qualifying for the FIFA World Cup from the AFCON. Champions, of course, Ghana at under 20 level with 4 titles. Nigeria have been the most successful nation on the continent. Now, ball in, and it's the Zambians that have found the back of the net then. Count the flags up on the far side. Disappointment here for Ricky, as he thought it coming off the bench with 10 minutes to go to give the Zambians the much needed to-go cushion. A skill in the middle of the path from Malenga. Decision goes against him, however. You remember Mauritania were the last to host the Total Energies under 20 AFCON with Ghana beating Uganda and walking away 2-0 winners in the final. Gambia beating Tunisia in the 3rd and 4th playoff. In 2019, Niger hosted the under 20 AFCON. Senegal on the penalty. South Africa to Nigeria to finish 3rd in the 3rd and 4th playoff. Now, here's Ricky. Let's go. Last one. Make that 2. Good ball now. Here's a good chance. Oh, that's a beautiful goal scored by the Azans. Beautifully created. The combination of Kulu and Ricky, the assist was absolutely top notch. And the man that's coming off the bench gives Zambia the much needed 2-goal cushion. Well, Mauritius ripped apart in the creation of that goal. Plenty of skill, good vision, big movements off the ball as well as the Zambians part that defense. And I went on to stylishly score their second, finishing the end by Ricky. Still has so much to do in putting that beyond the goalkeeper. Chibioka scored the first. So they make way here for the Zambians.
Coming in, 18, Emmanuel
Mugosha. Comes in just to Zambia. Possibly, quite possibly, not the fight out of Mauritius here with what, 8 minutes remaining? So, Mukosha will join the attacking trio then. Hold the place for Green Eagles here in Zambia. Sabobu. Need to pick up what was a sloppy bit of defending. Finding Mulenga, good movement of the ball and combination between the two. Mulenga executed for the Zambians here. Ganda. for Mauritius now. Time a serious factor. They need a couple of goals in the second half where they had improved somewhat. Defensively, they weren't giving away as many chances. Zambia weren't having so many menacing moments. A moment of pure class in the way that second goal was created and finished off. Sees Zambia going on to look good for a great start to these championships. Skill on the far side. Good numbers and movement as well to the Zambians. Ball in, looking for the 1-2. Brings the save out of Gabon then, protecting that near post. Zambia. Beginning to look the part here in the second half. Creating some good chances, but good play to lead to those chances. Into the near post, defended by Labonte. That shot needed a little bit more power to trouble Gabon, who has, by the way, had a good game to the sticks for Mauritius, despite conceding a couple of goals here. Sabobo now pushing forward. Here are the Zambians. Mentioned they are coached by Courtesy of coach. Those the champions out in the Zambian League. Having last won the championship back in 2004. The Zambians again with another good strike that's gone wide of the mark. They have the ball now. Well, for Chris Berry. Is all he's been able to achieve with the Air Force team. He is supported by his assistant, Georgia Chilofia. Then we worked with the under-17s and state the under-17s as the head coach.
9 Mohammed Kaida out.
Especially when they went on to win the silver at the region, 5 games out, losing to Angola in Lesotho. A couple more changes coming in here for Mauritius.
10 out.
Prosper will be making way.
In 17, Jane Christopher.
And all the men that will replace him. Union. Another man waiting to come on here for the team. Mauritius is Polite. Wearing the number 4 jersey. He will come on for Abdul Kader. Hasn't too much to do in this game, Timbo, but he has been called upon. He pretty much has been equal to the task. Now, Zambia with Sabobo. Good work by the man with fresh legs out in the field, then getting involved and looking to the build-up play from the Zambians. Is a Hippolyte. Hand up. surprised then that with a couple of minutes remaining, the Zambians aren't in too much of a rush to move forward. Happy to hold on to the ball here and keep Mauritius chasing. Happy to see out the clock. The opponent is throwing at the ball, they can't hurt you. Shouldn't be too much time added on to the end of the 90 when one considers that the lack of lengthy stoppages here in this second half for Zambia. This will be just the sort of start they wanted coming into this match. Okay, listening to the coach a couple of days, we did make it pretty what the intentions were. The Zambian side competing here at these championships. Nice turn, good footwork and tracking off the defender as well in the end. Mauritius having numbers in midfield, able to win it back amongst those just on. In, all up right to the near side. Insert to Basinios was worked out defensively by the Zambians. Oh, that's a number two. That's done by the Zambians, finding width on the near side. It's a little too strong, however, for Bobo.
Substitute Zambia out, just 11, Joseph.
So, he's the ball into this known as Bobo. And coming on to replace him is Apiri. Another one of the young Zambian stars to keep an eye on here is young Piri. This one plays Sporting Academy. Will be operating on wide of this left side in the time that remains in this match. Just minutes remain the ball in. That's good to keep it alive on the far side. Numbers in the box, ball in. It's a lovely ball. Oh, it's a great chance. Nicely converted by the Zambians as they score their third. And wow, coming in off the bench, Ricky scored second. He's getting the brace. Well, they have been patient throughout this match here, knowing they will create chances and quality chances they've created here in the second half for Ricky. The first of his two goals, a beautiful created goal, and the second sees a lovely work out on the right side this time, and the quality of the opponent made the major difference in how well Ricky has positioned and steered that ball into the back of the net. So, for Mauritius, the half, for the most part, in the early stages, looked as though they've gotten it together defensively, but as time has moved on here, and we've gotten closer to the end of this game, they have been beaten by two quality plays that have led to a couple of goals. Now, they're looking for a goal of their own, and Talamonte pushing forward for the first time, and the opportunity falling for the man in your picture, Hippolyte, who saw the attempted half volley come off his shin after the goal kick. All about seeing out the clock now without giving away any chances for the Zambians. They'll come out here looking for the perfect start, looking to send a bit of a statement to those parts. And but a statement may very well be sent here to those in the group, but to the rest of the team that will face them following the acquisition. Working it through midfield here. Out onto the far side. It's a tough one, the shots. No worries for the ball. Tamalenga, or rather Mawasha. It was with the opportunity. Lenga involved in the build-up through the midfield areas. And for Mauritius, I believe one or two of their players were, but given into the fact that their first game here, we'll see them concede 3 and give away 3 points to the Zambians, who've earned every point they've gotten and goal they've scored so far in this match. There you have it. Play starts with Zambia scoring 3 in the opening match of this Total Energies under 20 AFCON Egypt 23 COSAFA qualifying match with Zambia. Scoring one in the first, a couple in second. In the first, it was from the penalty spot with Chipioka putting one away. Then Ricky, who was coming as a sub in the second half, was on to a score place in was turned out to be by substitution by the Zambian coach. Well, for Mauritius, for the most part, it was a backs against the wall job where they found the going tough in trying to keep Zambia from finding the back of the net and trying to exploit the Zambians themselves going forward, created very little for themselves to the Mauritians. And in fact, the only chance that comes to mind is the one they had very early in the game, a one-on-one against Timbo, where he came out tops. So for Zambia, they'll be happy with the way things started. First, going forward, 3 goals scored, a positive. Again, defensively, they didn't concede a goal, another positive. And above all of that, 3 points gained here for Coach Chisi Bewa's side means for a side and a nation will always be a threat when it comes to a COSAFA competition. It's the perfect start.
Globally, 85% of infertility is because of infections, typically the chlamydia and the gonorrhea.
Your time is up. Thank you so much.
Okay. Since I've been mentioned, I can react to what comment in the chat.
Yes. I haven't finished my point.
Remember,
no, I haven't finished my point so that my brother can.
Does the Patriotic Front know the kind of damage they have done to our economy and to our country? I do not.
The alleged abduction of Pamela Kisupa, and this case has really kept us on our toes. And in as much as
nobody has been acquitted from this new dawn administration cases that have been started. There's nobody that has been acquitted. Okay?
CJ, foreplay. I'm not talking about jump and begin acting like a kangaroo. No, foreplay. Many of us as Africans, we lack this virtue. This is not there.
Yeah, the time twaje ku Malabo. Kwa sababu the first game twale tena wa Senegal. I think very tutasana ndareti because even the warm up, you can see the way they are doing warm up. Bare munakati bora na wawina kale nyoko.
It's actually good if you start creating competition in the team. If you don't create competition, then you will have a problem. Who to replace when one is injured?
I think the names people have been calling me, I accepted them and I welcomed them. But what I would prefer being called as a nickname, I would prefer being called Sambalung.